second. Ma'am need it later, I think. Giving you
So,
a okay. Sure.
ma'am, you already know about the GraphQL. So, we write the design in Jetpack Compose. So sometimes we need the backend. Like, if you see the Facebook app or Instagram app, so some of data comes from the server. You can use Instagram web from your laptop, PC, desktop, or you can use mobile application. So Instagram actually connected to the backend, to the website. So, in Android application or iOS application, the app doesn't communicate with the web. So it's require API, REST API. So before developers use REST API for the connection, make connection between Android website and the smartphone application. So nowadays technology has improved, technology growing up. So that's why uh, GraphQL is a new approach to connect backend, to connect website and mobile application. So we are gonna see some API, GraphQL API, and we're gonna implement, connect the backend with our application with Jetpack Compose. So in here, open the API endpoint, the API URL. So I can see the window. So here I can describe what kind of data I need. Like if you see the Facebook newsfeed, you see your friends post and their like, their comments. So basically they write query for those data. Like they need Facebook post, they need comment, they need user reaction. So something like that, we just writing query for our required data. In here, let's check the doc. Yeah, so in documentation I can see the character by ID, locations, and some other stuff. So let's grab the characters data. So I am writing a query and naming it characters. So characters, in characters API, I am calling the characters, and the characters will return, if I check their documentation, characters will return the result, and the result will the ID, name, and image. So if I now hit the API, I should able to see here. You can see the list of character of the episode. So if I like open the URL and see who is the character, this is a character. So uh, we are gonna connect this API to our Android application. We're gonna make a lazy column and show the character name, image. Also, I can get the more info about the character, uh, like their species. So species and the type. So if I now hit this, you can see we can also get the species and their type, human. So let's remove, we just need 3 data, ID, name, and their image, character image. So first thing you have to do, I'm deleting everything. And in the GraphQL section, I'm creating a GraphQL configuration file, which will contains our API endpoint. So I'm copy everything from here and I paste it here. So after adding the URL of the API endpoint, you have to press the run button. So it will generate some codes for you, which will help you to make the query. So in here, let's create another GraphQL file. This will help us to generate some codes in character, and I'm copy everything from here and paste it here. Okay, so we write the query, and if I check the result, we're gonna see the result here. So now our configuration has done. So after adding this, you have to build the project. So press build. Yes. GraphQL file. Okay, to change the package because it's com.vessel.graphql. If I sing and let's rebuild again. Still showing some issue. Let's see the GraphQL. One second, let me check their file extension GraphQL as GraphQL as GraphQL. That's it. To run the comment in terminal section, it will generate some code. So now if I rebuild, okay, everything we will successfully. Let's remove previous code in our Android application. We write in here. Also, I'm copy the API URL to create a HTTP client object, and the bottom section in main activity. Let's remove everything. Text field, button. Okay, just copy the code here. We write before in the column section. Okay, let's remove everything. So in Jetpack Compose, I have created surface. So you can see in set content. First, I created a Apollo client object, which is GraphQL object. So in the scope section, I am declaring scope dot launch. And the launch block, I'm gonna call the function GraphQL function. So Apollo client client dot query, and the query name should be characters query. Yeah, this one, characters query, and execute. So it will respond something. Response. Also, we have to call the launch block into the launch effect. The launch effect function. Let's log everything or just add a text to show the response. Response dot to string. Okay, let's create a new mutable. Let's check which kind of data. Let's create a string. So string result by remember mutable state of string. So if everything happen in the result section, we are just save everything from the response. The bottom section, just show the result. And if I now run it, should be able to see the response. Here you can see the response, but it's not showing the proper data. So response dot data dot to string. If I now run this, I should be able to see the same response in our Android application. Here you can see the same data. So now actually it connected to the backend. Ma'am, do you understand? Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am, you here?
Yeah, sorry.
So
Okay.
do you understand how you can connect API with backend?
Yeah, I'm still confused when you add those extension or something.
Yeah, actually, first thing you have to configure GraphQL configuration your project.
Confused at
So I'm
first.
providing
You
the
add
link.
website URL or some those.
Yeah, I am providing the URL. There you can see the configuration, how you can
Yeah, I'm
configure your.
confused in those.
Yeah,
That
I have sent you. So currently the data showing doesn't look good. So uh, let's make it nice. So for that, actually this data returning something dot data character query dot data. So let's make it character query data. So data will return character query dot data dot characters. So in characters, if I see, actually it return list of result. So let's make it list of result. So this result actually characters dot So it will return character query dot data dot okay, just for each with index result type. Equals data. Um, so let's first print the result of the text in log section. Result dot for each log the result name can create list by remember state of character query dot uh, characters dot data object equal response query dot characters equal result dot result characters dot characters query dot result. Okay, let's screen login. I'm little bit confused. What will be the model type? So object name.
You set this model from GraphQL, James?
Yeah, I set this in GraphQL model, but actually I don't know what will be the data type.
Okay.
So I can see the response in GraphQL. Here you can see everything prints successfully, but in GraphQL model, I don't know what will be the model character created result. So if I copy everything from here, let's try to create a list. State call mutable setup. List of list item. So it should work. List. So it should work. I don't know why it's not working. Let's check their documentation. List
Okay.
documentation. Character query dot okay, let's create a function and see what actually it return. Return response. So this will return something. So it will return this will client result. And the function will return list of query dot result. In the bottom section, it's got everything. Let's create a scope. Remember golden scope. And it will return result So let's call the function inside the body parameter. Let's create a new mutable state. Okay, this might be the problem of the scope. I call the function result
Okay.
return response line. And the list, let's make a lazy column. Lazy column, the content section, items, index. We have to create a function, remember, but I don't know why in my side it's showing issue. Result by remember state list of vector query dot result mutable state of list character query dot results. Let's create list of string. List of string. Okay, let's search on Google Jetpack compose. List of string. Oh, it's a syntax mistake. List of string. This is the issue. That's why I'm not able to create characters query dot result. Yeah. So actually, let's copy everything. I got my mistake where I did. So in here, just Apollo client, and everything should be kept in the result. Let's import it first. Should be null. And the bottom section, let's create a new lazy column to show the result. Lazy column item. Index item will be the result. In here, index item. So let's just show the text view. Name, name, and the name to string. I'm creating a row inside the field max white. One for the name, another for the item dot id. Name. So let's make a loading also to show demonstrate the result box. The box section. The box. Modify field max size. And if it's loading, let's create another state which is loading by remember mutable state of false. So it's loading. So in here, loading equal to, and if everything success, then loading equal false. In the box section, lazy column, if loading equal truth, and we just use circular progress indicator. And also I am make it content environment center. Okay, that's it. So let's run our application. I should be able to see a loading bar and data. Here you can see a loading bar and the list of data. But loading is still constant. We have to remove the loading once it's done. So the launch effect, if the response is I just have to write the response is false. Try catch. Let's make a try catch section. If anything happened, exception. Just loading false. And let's make it to column. Add some style. I'm adding card. Top of the card. And inside the card, I got everything from here. Size. Ground corner shape. NDP. Okay, so let's run and see the expected result.
The data fetch successfully, James.
Yeah, data fetch successful.
The log is providing the data, I think.
Yeah. The data is showing, also loading is constant. We have to remove the loading once it's finished. In here, we just have to call the loading to inside the launch function. And so on, it's done. Also, let's add some padding in the vertical, lazy, vertical. Not here. Vertical arrangement, space by arrangement. Arrangement dot space by 10 dp. Also, I'm adding little bit padding in dp.
James, we have daily stand up after 2 minutes.
Okay, my training session also finished everything. So that's the way how you can fetch the data from the GraphQL API. I hope you guys understand.
Okay, ma'am, any
So,
queries about it?
the result.
I think, James, you can share the code with ma'am so that
Yeah.
ma'am can check out.
Code.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sharing the code as well. So in here,
Oh, okay.
little bit padding to 10 dp to show.
James, you can complete it in your own site and please share this code with ma'am. It will be better.
Okay, it's finished. Just 2 minutes.
No, we cannot cross the 10 because if we continue it, then other people will not join this meeting because it's not
Okay,
a
okay.
recurring meeting. Okay.
Okay. I'm sharing the code. Everything.
Okay. So, ma'am, apologies
So,
for that.
ma'am, this is the last training. We are not going to continue this training because GraphQL is a small thing, short thing. So I think we discuss everything. So if you have any question, then